Hi, Timothy Pope here with China Buzzwords from Shanghai, where we aim to decode and explain China's business world. This week, China's Communist Party held its important third plenum. This is a big meeting of the party's Central Committee, and there are usually 7 of these plenary sessions during the committee's 5-year term. And whenever there's a big meeting, there's plenty of official language to wade through. This week, we're going to look at an old favourite, which comes up a lot: comprehensively deepening reform. In English, this phrase sounds a bit like meaningless jargon, but it was right at the top of the agenda for this meeting, and it was mentioned 16 times in the meeting's official communique. The Central Committee gave the country high marks for comprehensively deepening reform since the beginning of the new era, and resolved to further deepen reform comprehensively with a view to advancing Chinese modernisation. So, what does the Chinese government mean when it uses the term? The first thing to know is that it dates right back to the early days of Xi Jinping's presidency, and it's kind of an umbrella term. The idea behind it is that policy improvements are more effective if they're properly coordinated and share a unifying framework. The Comprehensively Deepening Reform program aims to be that framework, and it divides China's policy priorities into 6 broad themes: economy, politics, culture, society, environment, and party building. Some analysts say it's necessary for China to balance the relationships between all of these areas when formulating policy, taking a holistic approach to deal with conflicting objectives. For example, the needs of China's economy and the environment, or society and the markets, are often quite different. President Xi has defined the overall goal of the program as making the country stronger, society fairer, and people's lives better. This week's third plenum meeting of the CPC Central Committee had a strong focus on economic issues and solving China's current economic challenges like the lagging property and consumer sectors. Policy decisions reached at the meetings will now form the basis for China's next 5-year plan. But the idea of comprehensively deepening reform, presenting a coordinated policy response to the challenges facing the world's second largest economy, is going to remain front and centre.